And good evening, everybody. It's time for another Suwannee Sports Report here on RiverCountrySports.com. The Suwannee Sports Report is presented by Roundtree Moore Ford on Highway 90 in Lake City. Roundtree Moore Ford, proud to be part of the Morgan Automotive Group, dedicated to delivering exceptional service and a wide selection of quality vehicles. Go see Stephen Jones and the whole crew at Roundtree Ford, Highway 90, Lake City, Florida. We've got Suwannee High Athletic Director Frank Allen in the house today. He's our special guest on the Suwannee Sports Report, and we'll be back to talk to Frank right after this timeout. Keep it here on RiverCountrySports.com.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Moore Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory, and right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. At Roundtree Moore Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMoreFord.com today.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalak.
Welcome back to the Suwannee Sports Report. Wayne Littrell, along with Frank Allen, Suwannee Athletic Director. Take me through a day in the life of the Suwannee AD.
Man, it starts very early sometimes with text messages and phone calls, but I actually do teach school, so I go to work and I teach classes. I do the credit recovery classes. I have piles of paperwork to do, managing 32 teams. Right now we're in the winter sports, so we're finishing up soccer, girls weightlifting, boys and girls basketball. So we've got playoffs coming with those sports, and they start this week on postseason district play, and we got a couple teams that can make a run in those winter sports. We're also starting spring sports this week. We got softball, baseball, tennis, track and field. All that gets cranked up here. Girls flag football in the next couple of weeks. So it's busy time, but we're cruising along.
In addition to that, you're a football coach during the
I'm a football
season,
coach.
so.
Yeah. Football, and I had the S in the fall. We only have 4 sports going, so it's a little bit better manageable. But once you get in the winter, into the spring sports, that's when all the heavy of the schedule hits.
What does the girls weightlifting team look like this year? Defending state champs.
I mean, they brought back some girls that we can possibly make a good run at in the Olympic. Coach Marcy does a well job with the girls there, and he's getting them primed and ready. With weightlifting, you want them to peak right here at the end of the season. We got districts this Friday at 4:30 at the Suwannee High Gym. If you want to come check us out, it starts at 4 for the district tournament for the girls. But Coach Marcy's got a plan, and he wants them to peak here at this time. He's got the next 3 weeks that they've got districts, regionals, and then state.
Yeah. And soccer is winding down.
Soccer's winding down. We have districts this week. The boys and girls are both playing. I think the boys have a home game, and the girls will be road dogs. But it's nothing they can do. Coach Brooke has done great with the girls. Coach Joyner's done great with the boys. So we're just cruising along. The boys been really, I think they're 9-7. Okay. They beat McClay for the first time in 2 years or 3 years, or maybe in school history. And McClay was, no, I take that back. The first time in school history, we beat McClay, and we were their first loss in 2 years. So that was a big, big win for the boys soccer.
Yeah, no doubt. And coming at a good time as we get ready for postseason.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How tough is it to transition Langford Stadium from a football facility to a soccer facility?
To be honest with you, it goes to Clay Ross. He's our he does all our fields, and he comes in. He's got all the dimensions for it. He comes in and just because the field is basically the same size as a football field, except the goals are all the way back against the back line. But there's a lot of we got to plant ryegrass and just field maintenance, and from football to soccer, and it's just he does a great job keeping that grass cut and then fertilizing and rice seed, and he's just up there all the time grinding on it.
Well, there's a lot of athletes on that field, so you would
Lots,
imagine it
man.
takes some wear and tear.
It's wear and tear on that. Everybody wants to go to turf, but I'm anti-turf. People, the non-injury, non-contact injuries with turf is through the roof, and
Yeah.
I'm just a natural grass guy.
Well, I agree with you. And we have to play on those turf fields a couple of times, in the football season, and that's always a challenge. And you worry about injury. I mean, that's the biggest
The
thing.
biggest thing you worry about is injuries. They're running and stopping because it's just grass gives with the dirt with it, and the turf does not. And that's just it's a lot.
Okay, we're all over the place, so I'm just skipping around.
Go ahead. No, we're good.
A little bit about basketball.
Yeah.
How's that season going for the boys and
Basketball's going
girls?
pretty good. The girls are rebuilding. We have just a varsity team right now, but we got S.L. McCall. We brought in to coach the girls. He's high intensity. We're just trying to get that program. We got it steered in in the right direction, and we're heading that way. The boys, solid job by Coach Booth. We're cruising along. He's won a couple in a row. We're trying to get that built up for the district championship.
Okay. What about wrestling? Coach Laxton built that championship wrestling program here, and I know we're continuing in his footsteps.
Yeah, he built a foundation for wrestling there, and we've continued to keep pushing with that. John Wainwright came in after him and has done a great job, and now we got Joey Phillips who took over after him. We got we're young. We have four or five seniors that's leading the way, leading the charge. But we're always solid in wrestling.
Yeah, I imagine they're gonna make another run at things.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I'm excited about? You talked about the spring sports coming up. The baseball team, last year we were just a flash away from going to the Final Four, ran into South Walton, and that was a brick wall. But this year's team is loaded once again, and we're going to be one of the contenders for a state championship.
Man, I'm really excited about the baseball season this year. I mean, we lost Grayson Bonds last year. It's a big loss we'll have
No doubt.
with him behind the dish. But you got Moran probably going to catch a bunch, and all the underclassmen are going to have to step it up. You're going to have Noah Lopez, expecting him a bunch out of him with leadoff. Just we only got 3 or 4, I think. No, we got 5 seniors. Some come off injuries from last year, didn't play. My expectations are high, and we've got it circled. South Walton. That's we know they're coming and we're coming. We just don't know where it's going to be, but we're going to meet in the middle. Season hasn't even started.
Yeah,
and I've already got them wrote down.
Let's hope that we can get some home field advantage this year. That was different
last year. I've never been so mad at a game before, but it happened. We're gonna learn from it. Hey, get better, make them come here. That was my message to them.
No doubt. And we're going to broadcast a handful of games in the regular season, then following in the postseason. So pretty excited about what Coach Moran has put together. And I know we missed Jason Noah during the football year, but I've been waiting to see those athletes perform here in baseball.
Yes, sir. They've been hitting the weight room. They're ready to go. Jason Moran's he's different than he's a different baseball player. He's got all the tools. Noah Lopez, we got some pitching. Grayson Green, great on the mound, just a junior. But besides that, he's just. We've got when we're loaded.
Yeah. We have pretty much everything. Have pitching, have defense, have speed, have power hitting. Have fielding. We've got all the elements to win a state championship. So let's go after it.
Yes, sir. Final Four. It's like I said, South Walton. We get through them. It's going to be. It's up to the kids then because we have no holes in our lineup.
Yeah, I know if Coach Moran was here, he'd tell me one game at a time.
No, one game at a time. He one game at a time, but he's got South Walton. He got him circled too.
In the back of his mind.
He won't tell you that, but I know that that's there, and it's crazy. But when it's 3.5 months until then, and I had it circled last year, but.
The season kicks off in February, and our first broadcast will be February 13th. That'll be against St. John's Country Day. So we're looking forward to that. And then a couple of new things that we're doing. First time we're going on the road in baseball, so we'll follow them to Lake City and catch Suwannee at Columbia. That game is on the 18th of February. And then we're going to broadcast 2 softball games this year. What does the softball team look like?
Coach Gregg's done a great job. I have big expectations for them this year. Greg Gabby's been coach going on year 3, I think. Yes, this is year 3. And probably drive by the field, you see he's out there. I mean, his hobby is softball. I mean, I let people say something to me about it. I say he's up there all the time working. I'm like, yeah, because that's his hobby. He don't hunt, fish, nothing. His hobby is softball, and he loves it. He teaches them girls. He's 100% in, high intensity, which I love. He loves the girls, and he's a great coach, and I have high expectations for our girls this year.
Tell you what, if you're a sports fan in Suwannee County or around North Florida area, one of the funnest things that I think is when you have a baseball game going on and a softball game, and you kind of watch both and going back and forth. I mean, what a great atmosphere!
Yeah, I before we only had a couple games of that happen, so I circled some dates, and I was like Friday nights. I was like, I need both going. It's just like you said,
Special.
you can watch. This game is baseball's a little bit slower than softball because softball game you blink your eye and the game's over.
Right.
But it's fun to watch the people just congregate back and forth and watch both games. And you pay $7 and you can get into both games and watch them both. So you can just congregate back and forth. And it's the atmosphere's there. Usually the girls are done before the boys, so they'll go over. The fans will go from the softball game to the baseball game, and it's just electric. I really love it.
Well, one sport I did leave out, back to the winter sports, volleyball. How did we do in volleyball this year?
That was the fall sport. Fall.
Yeah.
They went to the first round of the regionals and lost to South Walton. They had a great year with Coach Green. Got at large bid with the volleyball team, but it's the second year in a row we've been into the postseason with volleyball, and I mean just good things from Coach Green. She stepped down because she's been doing it forever. Coach Loretta Hunter's will be taking over that program, and it's just we have high expectations for that, and Coach Green has laid that foundation down, and we're going to keep it rolling.
Speaking of volleyball, how about the team from Brantford winning the rural state championship this year?
And that team was special. They were loaded. They were good. I mean, Coach Sykes, both Coach Sykeses, they do a great job with the volleyball team. They get after it. Minnie Sykes, telling you, intense, ready to go. That's who you want on your side because she don't play. She's all business.
We had Lachelle on the program last week and did a little interview with her and one of her star players, and Miley Fernandez, and that was just pretty neat. I mean, what a special thing to win a state championship for Brantford and for Suwannee County.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it was good for them. They both put in hard work to get that done, and they did. They were short a couple of years in a row, I think. And they got it done this year, but like I said, intense work ethic, and they get after it. I mean, like I said, Coach Sykes, she pushes them to their limit, and they do a great job down there in Brantford.
What is your feeling about kids who play multiple sports? Are you a fan of that, or would you rather concentrate on one sport throughout the season, throughout the year?
Wayne, when I grew up, we didn't have travel ball. We didn't do this. So, I played football and baseball for Suwannee, and that's what we did. We just transferred from one thing to another. I golf Chipper Jones. People ask Chipper Jones all the time. He's like, well, my son plays all the sports. In football season, he plays football. Basketball season, he plays basketball. In baseball season, he plays baseball. He said, because I don't want to wear him out for that. Dr. Dennis Andrews is one of the best orthopedic surgeons in the world. Talks about overhand throwing and how long you should do it and the rest you should take. And that's just, long story short, I went to college with a guy. He was ranked number 3 in the world in golf from New Hampshire. His parents moved him down to Orlando to academy, called his dad, said, hey, I got a tournament. Why don't you come watch? He said, okay. His dad shows up. He's like, I thought there was a tournament. He threw his golf clubs in the pond and said, I'm going home and never play golf again. So you can over push them to that extent of, you're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to, just push them.
Right.
Look at me. They go hunting, fishing, go play golf, something different besides just the sport all the time. That's just my opinion. And
well, you're only young one time. You only get
Exactly.
one opportunity in high school to have that young body and that athletic.
Exactly. So, I'll take advantage of all of it. We got some that I don't disagree with, like Jess Moran was a great football player, but he's a great baseball player.
Yeah.
He got an opportunity to commit to the University of Florida and quit playing football. Good for him.
Yeah.
But building up to that, you can be a good athlete in all sports. That's just up to you. But again, I'm not a one sport guy. We're going to play baseball, football, whatever.
Most of your coaches are work together on that.
Oh yeah. We that's a big thing because we're 1,100 students, and we have more girls than boys at school. And you only have so many athletes that'll do it. So if you knock them down to just playing one sport, then you're not going to have all the sports. So all the coaches encourage them to play every sport that they would like to participate in, and not just, hey, you should just play this. All the coaches want them to play different sports.
As far as because things are changing as far as our college sports, and it's filtering down to high school, and I'm hearing in some states that kids are actually getting money for name, image, and likeness. Has NIL made it to Suwannee County? If we kept the
It has.
Really?
It has. We have one student athlete that got it, and she deserved it. Very good, but it has gotten to Suwannee County, and it's vague, but it does happen in smaller communities.
Wow. It's amazing how things are changing, and I don't blame the athlete. Don't get me wrong, but
No.
the FHSA or the NCAA has to get a grip on this, because it seems to me like it's out of control.
Yeah, I mean the whole to me, they should cap the money. I mean, and they have a contract, then they should have a contract. Like if I say I'm gonna pay you $250,000, which I think they should cap it at $250,000, and you sign a 2-year contract, then you're stuck to that, or they let you transfer one time. I mean, there's 10,000 student athletes in the portal for football this year. 10,000.
I mean, it's crazy.
And it kills the seniors that play in America, because MJ Rosen, was there any better athlete on the field at any game that you broadcast?
No,
None.
He's awesome.
And we had to beg and plead to get him to Western Carolina. And there's nothing wrong with Western Carolina at all. But he was the best player on the field every time. And because you contact these coaches and they're waiting for the transfer portal to close before they'll talk to any of the high school kids. There's an elite 2% in high school that they get Florida. I mean, they'll get offers. But then the rest of them are waiting for the transfer portal, because why should I train you, an 18-year-old, when I can get a 21-year-old that started for Duke last year?
Yeah.
They come in, he's ready to go. He knows, all you got to do is teach him the system. So the NCAA has got to get a grip on the transfer portal, transfer once, the cap on how much they pay him. I mean, your boy at Miami is Carson Beck. They're paying him $4 million, and he's a game manager, not a game changer. He is. He's not an elite quarterback.
Yeah. Well,
But $4 million.
we're hoping that he's elite at least one time.
He's got a chance on
tonight.
Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, coming up tonight. I mean, it's going to be a good game. What you got on that? What's the score going to be tonight?
I have no idea. I'm hoping it's low scoring. And Miami's defense holds us in it, but I don't know. I didn't expect him to get this far, to be honest with you.
They've played well the
They
last month, and they got a break from the ACC championship, so they gave them a longer time to get healthy. So good for them. Kudos to Miami. I mean, the first and last time I say that.
Yeah, and you're a Gator, so
Gator, yes sir. Yes,
it's hard for you to say.
Boy, it is. It is. But hey, good for them. Good for the state.
Yeah, it is, and good for the ACC, especially with Duke winning the championship. They had their silly tiebreaker rules, but Miami got in over Notre Dame, and they made the most of the opportunity. So we'll see. It's funny. Florida State a couple of years ago, when they went undefeated, there were only 4 teams in the playoffs, and they got screwed. If there was 12 teams that year, they would have been in the playoffs, and who knows what would have happened.
And who knows what will happen. But again, it's just they got to get a handle on that. I mean, Nick Saban needs to run the NCAA, in my opinion, and they would all be. At least the football side.
I'm hoping at the end of the game tonight, we've got the whole Miami section chanting, "Who's your daddy?"
All 15 fans that are there.
No, come on now. It's going to be at least 50-50. Have you seen the prices on tickets?
I think what is 8,000 for upper section, and then like 35,000 for lower section. But I pay $86 a month for cable, so
yeah,
we'll have the best seat in the house, and I can watch Pat McAfee on his sideline cast, which is amazing.
You could do that, yeah. But looking forward to the game tonight. Speaking of football, Suwannee last year disappointing, 1-9.
Man, yeah,
we don't see that happening again, do we?
No, sir. We got we made some coaches changes. We could move some guys in and out. We got some more coaches coming. New schedule. The district's going to be the same as of today. A lot of these high school teams are going to this SAC league and getting out of FHSA.
Yeah.
They said they might redo some districts. Who knows? We'll be the last ones to know. They'll post it on Twitter or Facebook when they do. But once they post that out, but we already got the schedule pretty much built for next year. We're excited. Coach Hall's a great coach, great motivator. But 1-9 will not happen again.
Yeah. So we're still in the district with Wakulla and Godby and Baker County
Yes, sir. As of now.
as of right now.
Yes. Well,
Okay. As of this broadcast.
yes. The Rural League, they had, I think there's 9 teams left. A lot of them went independent or went to this new
I know Bramford's one of the teams.
but yeah. There's, I think the only teams that are left are Madison,
Hamilton State.
Hamilton stayed, Hawthorne, of course, Pahokee, Union got out. Shockingly, Williston got out. I mean, some of these local teams, I think Mayo stayed in. There's a handful in the Panhandle that stayed in, but right now they have 9 teams left in the Rural League.
The problem is the top of the rural division and the bottom of the rural. So even though Bramford had a great year that year, they weren't at the level of, say, a Hawthorne or even a Madison or a Bluntstown.
Well, a couple years ago, they divided that. Like, they had a pile of teams in the rural league, and they just divided it. They had like a upper class rule, and then they had a lower class, and they did away with that. But like Bramford had a great year. I mean, Coach Clark did a great job down there. And then who you get to draw the first round is Hawthorne.
Yeah.
I guess they won the state championship.
I know.
And it's just, they got to get a handle on that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But as far as we know, Suwannee's still 3A. They're staying in that classification in the same district.
Same district as of today.
The football schedule's not out, but if we still got Columbia,
Madison's still on there.
Hamilton's still on there.
Hamilton's on there. We got Crystal River.
The
Pirates. We've got GHS on there. There's a couple more teams on there, but we finished that up, I think, last week. I think kickoff class is going to be against Madison, and then we're going to jump into our regular play. We go to Crystal River week 1, and I don't remember the rest of them, but we got some more different teams, a different look on there, but same district. But we shuffled some teams around.
Okay, so Madison will be the preseason
kickoff classic will be against Madison.
All right. Well, that'll be our first.
Yes, I mean, jump into it, and like I said, a lot of people want to start out we've started out 6-0 before and lost 4 games in a row. So you try to start out with a harder schedule than you'd like last year, and then we had to climb out, or 2 years ago we had to climb out of it.
Right.
So you try to mix and match those games, and it's going to be tough because that's a tough thing to do.
The frustrating thing last year is that we were in every game. We just couldn't seem to find a way to pull together in the fourth quarter that victory.
Or winning every game. It's just everybody says one play. Yeah, one play literally on 4 or 5 games where it could have went the other way. But how it is, got to learn, got to coach them up, got to coach harder, got to get them ready to go. We're going to lose some linemen, but we got some coming up. They got to hit the weight room and get physical, and we're going to get after it.
I know last year, coming into the year, we had that all senior line. I thought, man, we're going to have a great season. But, it's hard to predict just looking at names on a piece of paper.
It is. I mean, and they played it at the same line we had the year before, and we were very successful.
Yep.
And just, we had some injuries here and there, and it just didn't roll out like we wanted.
Is your job staying the same on Friday night? You still going to be the eyes in the sky?
I think, I'm going to be the eyes in the sky. I think I'm going to have a different look of what I'm doing this year, but I'm still, I love football. It's fun, it's intense. I'm going to get a little bit more involved in some offensive line, I think, this year, and we're just going to push it along and hope for the best, and it will be better. It will be better.
Good deal. All right, we're going to take a quick time out here. We'll be back with more right after this. The Suwannee Sports Report on rivercountrysports.com.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Moore Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. At Roundtree Moore Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMoreFord.com today.
You were there at the beginning. You stood behind me, guiding me through good times and bad, teaching me lessons I wouldn't appreciate until later, preparing me for the day when you couldn't be here. What you've given me, I'll carry wherever I go. And because of your planning, I know I'll go far.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high quality education.
And back here on the Suwannee Sports Report, Wayne Littrell, along with Frank Allen, the Suwannee Athletic Director. We've been talking about a lot of different sports. We did not mention track and field. What's going on with that?
They start in 2 weeks. If you go past the track, you'll see we got a new rubber track. We got that finally. We did some mini meets last year. We're going to host some meets this year. We're going to do a Ron Hall Invitational this year. So we have big expectations for the track coming up this year. We got Jessica Johnson coaching the girls, Coach Hall's coaching the boys. But we have big expectations. I'll be able to host track meets now, and which is great. And we should have fun with that this year.
Well, for those that don't know, our track got hurt during the hurricane. We used that for a kind of a staging area, and
Yes,
it ended up having to get that whole thing replaced. So that was quite the project.
Yeah, they whenever the hurricane hit, I showed up to school and the National Guard from somewhere was parked on the track, and I was like, "Well, this ain't going to be good." So all the machines on there and was not good on the track. So
No,
got that replaced. It's really nice, and we're going to have it pristine, ready to go.
okay, good deal. We mentioned tennis a little bit. I know that's starting out for the boys and the girls.
Yeah, we have that starting up. We got a Rickards for a preseason at the end of the month. We're excited about tennis. Got boys and girls team, so we're going to have fun with that.
And we mentioned girls weightlifting, defending state champs, but we didn't say anything about the boys.
You got the boys go. That starts next week also. Again, Coach Marcy has a program that he does that he runs well, and got a bunch of kids coming back strong. So, I mean, we should make a run to state title again with the boys weightlifting also.
Frank, when did you graduate?
1998.
98. It's been that long?
It's been that long.
My goodness.
Freaking 30 years. So
Yeah.
feels like yesterday.
And did you envision when you got out of school and did you think you'd come back and something?
Man, I sold cell phones for 10 years. I was like, there's no way I would do this. My goal in life was to go to South Florida and sell citrus, and that's what I wanted to do. And I did it for 2 years, and I came back and helped my dad. And then Tommy Chambers asked me to coach football, and I got my teaching cert. And 19 years later, here I am.
There we go. But you still love it.
Oh, I do. I love it. I love it. I just, I'm from here, and then every sport matters, and just not somebody from here that doesn't care. I want every sport to succeed, and I love it, and it's part of it. And
I always say this is God's country.
It is.
Be a dog.
Be a dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Frank, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you for
Wayne.
coming in.
I appreciate you being here. Oh yeah, 42-21 Hoosiers.
That's your prediction?
That's my prediction.
Hey, you had to end on a down note. Come on now. It's all about the
You
youth.
said 50-50 for the crowd. We'll see.
I mean, it's in Miami.
Yeah.
But now Hoosiers, they hadn't been to this in a long time, so they're pretty excited.
They haven't painted the seats though. They got the seats painted, so it looks like a lot of people are there. So
That's how they do it. This game's not, a lot of the bowl games have been disappointing crowd-wise.
We don't sell this game out there, so there's a problem.
I know.
But it will be sold out.
I would imagine.
I just hope for a competitive game, but let the best team win.
Yeah. Go Canes.
Go Gators. Go Dogs.
That's going to wrap up this edition of the Suwannee Sports Report. The Suwannee Sports Report airs live Mondays at 7 o'clock, and then it's archived on our website, rivercountrysports.com, for you to view anytime. The Sports Report is presented by Roundtree Moore Ford. Special thanks to Roundtree Moore Ford, Highway 90 in Lake City, and it's also brought to you in part by Van Carpet One, Farm Bureau Insurance, and the Suwannee County School District. If you'd like more information, want to make a comment, want to sponsor one of our programs, all you have to do is email us. You can reach us at rivercountrysports@gmail.com. rivercountrysports@gmail.com. Until next Monday night, I'm Wayne Littrell. Thanks for watching the Suwannee Sports Report on rivercountrysports.com.